70 million Indians are obese today, out of which 44 million are women and 26 million are men. And this is the report which is of 2022. I'm recording this video of 2024. So these numbers are going to increase. This is a Lancet study which was done in 2022, published was in 2022. If you're following a workout, if you're following a diet, if you're following intermittent fasting, if you're doing some detox, nothing will work unless you follow this one rule. If you don't follow this one rule or one law, you won't get any results. I can bet on that, because any result you're getting or any weight loss happens because of this one rule. I'm going to share with you number one secret for the weight loss today in this particular video. Hi, my name is Ravi Tej. I'm a certified fitness trainer and a founder of Body Straight Up community, and we specialize in weight loss. And till this point of time, we have transformed thousands of people, helped them to get these results. And I'm going to share you the number one secret today. Okay, let's begin. And this is science. Just like how law of gravitation is universally, it works. Whether you are in India or whether you are in US or whether you are in Australia, if you gonna jump from a building, you're gonna come down. You'll not go up. Same way, if you follow this law, then you will lose weight. No matter who you are, you will lose weight. So let's begin with this law. What is this law? What is the number one secret? The number one secret here is called as calorie deficit. Now let's understand calorie deficit. And before you think you know, hear me out, because a lot of people do this mistake and they won't get results. Calorie deficit is basically, it is a way where your energy in is lesser than energy out. Now, what is energy in? Energy in is basically the amount of calories what your body is able to get from the nourishment through the food and beverages what you're having. So your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, anything you're having, chatpata, everything is counting in your energy in. Okay, so this is the amount of food what you are intaking. So all it matters is what's your energy in, the what you're feeding your body minus energy out. Okay, so what is energy out? Energy out is, to function this body, your body needs energy, and this energy is taken from the stored energy which you have in a form of fat or excess weight, or it will be from the energy what you're giving to the food. The food energy, if it is not consumed fully, then it starts depositing in your body as a adipose tissue. Adipose is the fat tissues which are there. Now, is adipose tissues good for you? A certain amount of fat is required in a body, absolutely. Why? Because your organs are there. And let's suppose if you are running and you suddenly fall down, then what happens? Your internal organs has to be protected. This is called as visceral fat. Now your subcutaneous fat, which is the fat which is above your skin, this is also essential to regulate your temperature, right? So if that is not there, that amount of fat is not there, then you will have issue. But we don't need excess fat. We don't need multiple adipose tissues. That will create more problem in our life. And let me share you one screenshot here. This is a report from Harvard Medical School. It talks about 195 chronic diseases due to excess weight or obesity. If you cover headaches, frequent headaches are happening. You are having dementia, vision loss, then respiratory issues. That is your asthma, sleep apnea, pulmonary embolism, then neurological issues. That is your diabetic kidney disease, kidney cancer, circulatory issues, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, atherosclerosis, heart attack, heart failures. Many of the issues are there. Then coming to musculoskeletal issues, that is your arthritis, that is hip, knees, and ankle joint related issues, lower back pain, then vertebral disc issues, psychological issues, your depression, anxiety, eating disorders, gastrointestinal issues, reflux disease, esophagus cancer, colon cancer, fatty liver issue, all of that. Pancreatic disease, type 2 diabetes, then nutrition deficiency, vitamin D, again, vitamin D also very common nowadays, reproductive issues for women, irregular periods, infertility issues, PCOD, PCOS issues, ovarian cancer, endometrial cancer, cervical cancer, breast cancer for men, It is prostate cancer, infertility, erectile dysfunction. Hope it is giving you more awareness and more seriousness to get rid of this excess fat. And let me go on to what is energy out. We are consuming all this food and beverages that is coming in our body as a form of calories, and these calories has to be utilized in our body. That's where energy out happens, or energy utilization happens in our body. If all the energy what you are feeding is getting used, that's good for it. But if you're not using all this energy, if you are feeding more than what you're consuming, that's where the excess fat is starting to accumulate in your body. And you already know, maybe your physical activity has gone down, or you have increased your food intake, or it's a combination of both, or multiple health issues or hormones are getting elevated. That's the reason you are suddenly having a weight gain. All of these are reasons. But to overcome all of this, you need to track your energy out. Now, energy out happens with the foundation thing, which is the basal metabolic rate. So the basal metabolic rate, as we talk here, is the first important thing when it comes about energy out. Now, basal metabolic rate is the bare minimum energy your body requires to function properly. Your respiration, your nervous system, endocrine system for your hormones. There is digestion system. There is so many systems which are functioning to make this entire body work optimally. And the bare minimum energy it requires is called as basal metabolic rate. Now, if it is higher, it's good for you because your body is consuming more energy and it is using all the energy what you have. Let's suppose if your BMR is less, that means whatever you're feeding is not getting utilized. If it is not getting utilized, then it starts creating as excess fat. So you need to increase this BMR. And in my previous video, I shared about how to improve your metabolism. So if you want to know that, after this particular video, I will tag here, and also at the end notes I will be giving you. Now going on to the second one, the exercise activity thermogenesis. This is called as EAT. Now what does it mean? This is your body is consuming energy when you are exercising. This is the amount of energy when you are doing a running, or when you're doing a structured workout, any kind of that, you will be using this particular energy, which is very, very useful. That's the reason you need to exercise regularly. At least 5 days a week, you need to train. With that, what will happen is all the energy what you're feeding is getting used. Third one, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. This is not exercise, but it's a physical activity. Taking your steps, okay, stairs instead of your lift, or you're going to a nearby place by walk. That can be an example of NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. There are multiple ways how you can be using this NEAT. A simple example is walking. Okay, this is not a physical like exercise, but it is still consuming a lot of energy. Now, what you understand is, if you are really active throughout the day, you are gonna burn a lot of calories, and to the amount of 800-900 calories you'll be burning. So it's very important that you don't sit or you don't rest for a long period of time in during the day. You need to take breaks. If you're a person, let's suppose you're working in IT or you're working in any job, and you're sitting in a chair for long period of hours, what is that one thing which you can start doing is simply every hour go for a quick walk. It can be even 1 minute or 2 minute walk, but that's going to help you because you are not sitting for a long continuous time, a long period of time. You need to give breaks in between. That's going to help you. So that's the third one. It's called as NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Now the fourth one, before I share with you the fourth one, I would like to know if you're getting a lot of value. Please first of all hit the like button and subscribe to this particular channel. And I would love to add more value if you are working professionally in the right place, because I help working professionals to get fit from the comfort of home. You don't need to go to gym, or you don't need to follow a strict diet. You can follow a flexible diet where you can follow a home-based diet, and you can get fit from the comfort of home and within everyday spending 30 to 40 minutes. So if it is exciting for you, then I'm given you a link in the description where you can check out more details on this. Let's go on to the fourth one. The fourth one here where your energy can be spent by your body is called as thermic effect of food, TEF. Now, TEF is a very important aspect because this is a secret weapon. I can tell you that. Why do I say it's a secret weapon? So we have different macronutrients. So like that, every food item will be having three components: your protein, carbohydrates, and fats. These are called as macronutrients. Now, each macronutrient has a different thermic effect of food. What is thermic effect of food? This is the energy your body needs to convert the food into energy, and your body has to spend energy to do that activity. Okay, to converting the food into energy form as your calories. So for protein, it's very high, which is from 20 to 30 percentage is the amount of energy your body has to spend to convert the protein from a food form to a calorie form. Now, for carbohydrates, it's lesser than protein, which is 10 to 15 percentage. Now, when we come about fats, it's very, very low, which is only 2 to 3 percentage. Now, when we talk about energy out, we need to burn more energy. And what is happening here is to convert the food into energy form, we are burning more energy. So, logically you need to increase more protein in your diet. That will help you to burn more calories, and that will help you to be in a calorie deficit. So that is the fourth one, which is called as thermic effect of food. So to summarize everything which I shared with you, number one secret element for you to lose weight, it is by calorie deficit. You can lose calories by your exercise, by your diet, by the four ways which I talked about: BMR, basal metabolic rate. So, how to improve your basal metabolic rate or your metabolism? I've shared in the previous video, which I put in the I button here. So, you can go and watch that. Second thing is your eat, exercise, activity, thermogenesis. So, exercise forms. So, if you want to be part of a community where I teach you live, and you can do this from the comfort of home, so you can also check in the description about that. Third one is NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis, is you walking, you being more active throughout the day. And fourth one is thermic effect food. This is gonna be really, really helpful for you. Start following this. And if you have any questions, put in the chat box. I will be replying. Put in the comments. I'll be replying back to all the comments. And hope it was very useful. And what is the topic which you want to learn or you want to get to know more about in detail, the scientific way? Then comment below what is the next topic which you want to learn. My name is Ravitej, and thank you for watching till this end, and see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye. Take care.